It's time! Hi future lawyers, it's time! We are approaching Christmas and given this holiday season, I want to start this video with a gift for you. Aureus Bar Prep is running a special Christmas promotion this holiday season. 25% off all courses until the end of December 2025. If you've been thinking about starting your prep or leveling up your strategy, this is the best time of the year to join. Grab your discount with our promo code AureusXmas. And now, did you see the bombshell news? Netflix just announced a deal to acquire Warner Bros. Discovery Studios and streaming assets, including HBO and HBO Max, in an $82.7 billion blockbuster. Today, we are using this real-world M&A drama to break down a key business associations concept for the California bar exam: the director's duties in a sale of corporate control. If you're new here, welcome! I'm Vinicius Costa, a foreign-trained lawyer who passed the California bar exam on my first try, and I founded Aureus Bar Prep to make bar prep simple and strategic. And before we start, just a quick disclaimer. This is my personal analysis for educational purpose only, and it's not affiliated with the bar examiners. So, let's quickly frame the deal here. Netflix is buying Warner's core studio and streaming assets for about $72 billion in equity value, plus that, totaling $82.7 billion. This follows up with players like Paramount and Comcast. The deal still needs shareholder approval and antitrust clearance, and Warner's Cable's network will spin off separately. This is a perfect bar exam fact pattern, a public company sale of control with multiple bidders. On exam day, when you see a hypo about a board approving a merger or sale, your whiteboard should have 3 columns: duty of care, duty of loyalty, and shareholder approval. That's the structure we use today to analyze what Warner Bros. Discovery's board likely did and what graders want you to spot in. In business associations, corporate directors own 2 core fiduciary duties to the corporation and shareholders: a duty of care and a duty of loyalty. These kick into high gear during a sales of control, like Warner handing over HBO and studios to Netflix. First, duty of care. The duty of care requires directors to act in good faith with the care that an ordinarily prudent person would exercise in similar circumstances, and in a manner that a director reasonably believes to be in the best interest of the corporation. Directors must act on an informed basis, meaning they need to gather information, investigate, get expert advice, and consider alternatives before approving a sale. In the bar exam, you would write, the Warner board likely obtained fairness opinions from investment banks comparing Netflix's offer against bids from Comcast and Paramount. If they skip due diligence or rush the deal without financial analysis, that's likely a breach. Shareholders could then sue claiming the board sold too cheap. If the process is solid, courts apply the business judgment rule, which gives huge deference to directors. Remember that the business judgment rule is a fundamental principle of corporate law that protects corporate directors and officers from liability for decisions made in good faith. And that protection applies even if those decisions ultimately turn out to be poor or harmful to the corporation. This rule basically creates a presumption that directors' decisions are proper when they act in good faith, with the honest belief that their actions were in the corporation's best interest and on an informed basis. So, even if the final price wasn't ideal, the decision is protected as long as the process was rational. Second, duty of loyalty. No self-dealing or conflict. Directors must prioritize shareholders over personal gain. The business judgment rule protects directors when they make informed, loyal decisions. But that protection disappears the moment a conflict arises. Think about a director who's too friendly with Netflix executives or who stands to receive a golden parachute. Here's your exam tip. Always ask, was this deal approved by a majority of disinterested and independent directors? If the answer is yes, the business judgment rule usually shields the decision. And in a high-profile transaction like this one, with a likely competitive bidding process, Warner Bros. Discovery's board would be expected to run an auction aimed at maximizing shareholder value. But here's the bar exam twist. When a company is up for sale or when there is a change of control where shareholders lose their equity stake, like Warner shareholders crashing out to Netflix, courts apply Revlon duties. At that point, the board's obligation shifts. Instead of simply acting reasonably, The board must seek the best price reasonably available for shareholders and not just any deal. Analyze it like this. In this case, Netflix stopped the bids, but did Warner shop the deal widely? Did it get competing offers? Was the time right? If yes, they fulfilled Revlon. But if they favor Netflix for non-shareholder reasons, there is possible liability. Shareholder approval is the final gate. Remember that shareholders do not vote on every transactions, but only on those that represent fundamental changes to the corporation's structure. Statutory mergers or sales of substantially all assets are qualified as fundamental change to the corporation. Thus, for a merger or asset sale like this one, majority of outstanding shares must vote yes. Bar examples, log testing, was there full disclosure, or did dissenting shareholders have appraisal rights? And you should be prepared to discuss those topics as well. So, this Netflix-Warner deal shows exactly what you see on the bar in the business association side. Board duties in M&A transactions and the need of shareholder approval. Spot the sale of control, run duty of care, duty of loyalty, the business judgment rule, Revlon duties, and shareholder vote. Nail that structure and you are scoring high on business associations essays. And before we wrap up, just a quick reminder. Aureus Bar Prep Christmas promotion is live. 25% off all courses through December 31st, 2025. If you are planning to take the exam in 2026 or want to upgrade your study tools, now is absolutely the best time. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what other real-world legal stories you want me to cover here in the next Law in the News session. Thank you.